Remember when you were a kid and your mom always warned you not to go outside in the rain or you'd catch a cold? Was she right? Or was it a myth? Hey everyone, it's Mike from the Highs Do Disney. Today we're going to take a look and see if you can actually catch a cold from singing in the rain. This video is going to be part of a series based on the movies represented in the Great Movie Ride. That's now Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway at Hollywood Studios for those of you who've never been on the Great Movie Ride. I've only been on it a couple times, but it was a good ride. If you couldn't tell by the title, I'm talking about Singin' in the Rain. It's a 1952 film starring Gene Kelly and Debbie Reynolds. Most of you probably already knew that. I'm going to come clean here. This is the first time I've seen this movie. I know what you're saying to yourself. What? But hey, give me a break. I've seen it now, so we're all on the same page, right? You know, I was a sheltered kid. I grew up in the middle of nowhere under a rock. So can you catch a cold from singing in the rain? First, I want to let you know that I'm not a medical expert, so don't take anything I say as advice for any medical anything. I'm just a guy who does research and looks up stuff. So let's break this down. Singing. What is a possibility that you could get a cold from singing? In the beginning, Kathy says this to Don.
Take care of that throat. You're a big singing star now, remember?
Well, based off my research, many new beginning singers do suffer from sore throats as they're learning to sing and hone their skills. Many singers are singing too hard, and it actually hurts their throat and their larynx because they're pretty much yelling into the microphone. You don't got to yell in the microphone. It should be able to be heard, but you know, it's just a learning process. The damage potential could allow a virus to take hold on your throat. It just allows an easier path for the virus to get into your bloodstream because you've already damaged and you've got little hoarseness in your throat. You know, it's pretty much just inflamed, so it's already damaged. If you're an avid singer like Amanda, then you probably aren't going to have much issues because you're awesome at singing and you do it enough to where your throat is conditioned. It's kind of like working out or any sort of physical activity. You have to be trained and conditioned to do it. So I also don't sing, so I'm going to be okay. But what about being out in the rain? And the famous scene, Don is seen singing in the rain. That was the whole point of the movie. He has an umbrella, but he has no coat. And then about a minute in, he actually takes the umbrella down and starts dancing and troping through the street and the sidewalk, singing in the rain. The rain is coming down like a Florida afternoon thunderstorm. I mean, this past Sunday, it went from being 81 outside to 63 because of the rain. That's a substantial drop in temperature. So Don's got no umbrella. He's got a very thick suit on, and you can see that as the scene progresses. His suit gets darker and darker and darker. Starts out kind of like a medium gray, and then it just slowly gets darker and darker gray till it's almost looking black. He is completely soaked. He has got to be freezing. You know when you get cold outside, and then your hands and your feet, and generally also your nose, depending on who you are, get cold as well? This is because the body is restricting the blood vessels to your extremities to keep the core temperature warm, or maintaining its core temperature, actually. How does this play into the common cold, you ask? Well, according to a study published in 2015 by the PNAS, I don't remember what it stands for, I'll put a link in the description, it found that the common cold, which is generally the rhinovirus, replicates more robustly at cool temperatures found in the nasal cavity than at the core body temperature. Aha. So, we're outside in the cold rain. Body is soaked. Our extremities are colder than the rest of our body. This is a perfect scenario for the common cold. It's like we prepared a room in our nasal passages, turned the AC all the way down, and said, come on in, cold. But would this actually give you the common cold? The answer is no. Singing in the rain would not directly give you the common cold. But there's always a but. The common cold is transferred from person to person, either through physical contact, someone with a cold, or by touching a surface that someone who has a cold has touched. Doorknobs, phones, spoons, umbrellas, anything your hand touches effectively. You also can catch it near someone who sneezes or coughs. The cold virus itself attaches to the lining of your nose and your throat. So there we go. We have singing could cause damage to your throat. You know, being out in the rain cause your nose to be cold. We found out that the cold does like to attach itself to something that's a little bit colder than your core body temperature. So there's two scenarios there that we've created that create a better environment for the common cold to attach itself to your body. So singing in the rain only creates more of an ideal environment for the common cold to enter your body. So please, if you're going to be outside in the rain and you're going to be singing, make sure you're prepared to be singing and make sure you got an umbrella and a raincoat. And with that, I'd like to thank Matt from Teacup for One. I'll put a link to his page down below for putting together this series. He's always got some great content. I recommend going and checking it out. I have a great time watching all of his videos. He's a great personality. He has a lot of really cool information that he likes to put out. There's also some other YouTubers participating as well. I'll put links to their videos as well in the description below. And thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.